Yes, a massive effort indeed to make sure the day goes smoothly. As you mentioned, Jessica Tisch, the police commissioner, joining us now live. We appreciate your being with us. You don't need me to tell you it's a big job. You have talked in the last few days about keeping an eye on potential threats. Can you elaborate on that and what assurances you give to the people of the city of New York on this day and the days ahead?
Sure. Well, certainly down here this morning, we have a massive security operation that's in the works. It's something that our cops are really expert at. As always, there are assets you can see and assets that you can't see. But the plan here this morning is to keep all the dignitaries and certainly all the families that are coming here to mourn and remember their loved ones safe and secure in their remembrance.
And the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, will be here among many other marquee name dignitaries. Does that add some sort of element for security at the ceremony?
So we always work very closely with our state, local, and federal partners, and obviously depending on who shows up and who comes, we do more coordination with one or the other partner. But every year there are so many people who come to this site to gather and to remember, and it's our job to keep them safe.
One other question about safety. The president will be at Yankee Stadium tonight, and you've spoken in recent days. We've got the UN General Assembly, we've got the Jewish high holidays coming up. What additional elements of security do you feel are in place that New Yorkers should know about?
Yeah, every year this time of year, we do see an increase in threat reporting because of many of the milestones or the markers that you just mentioned, the UN General Assembly, the 9/11 Memorial, the Jewish High Holy Days, and as always, there are assets that you can see, assets you can't see. But one thing that New Yorkers are going to see more of over the next few days is NYPD presence at critical infrastructure, so including the entrances to some of our bridges and tunnels. That is there to make New Yorkers feel safe and secure.
The mayor, when we talked with him about 15 minutes ago, specifically mentioned the Charlie Kirk assassination. How does that figure in? Actually, just your response to it from a law enforcement perspective.
Any type of violence, but political violence, it's just so awful. It's just so tragic. And obviously my thoughts and prayers go out to Mr. Kirk and his family.
And for mass gatherings like that, and like the one we are about to experience, this can drive home the need for maximum security in an area?
Yeah, no one should take law enforcement for granted. Law enforcement, they're the ones who run towards the danger when everyone else is running away. And there is no better symbol of that than 9/11. When so many cops and so many firefighters, they ran right into those buildings, up those stairs while everyone else was running away. Many of them lost their lives that day, and others, hundreds more, have lost their lives in the years since from 9/11 related illness.
And you are a native New Yorker. If you will, just talk about what this day, 24 years on, means for you personally.
You know, I can't help but notice that today, the weather today is very much like the weather was 24 years ago on 9/11, 2001. A beautiful blue sky, the sun's out, it's nice and warm here. And so being here at this hallowed ground, being part of the remembrance, it's quite meaningful for me.
You and me both. Jessica Tisch, Commissioner of the NYPD, thank you for joining us. 24 years on, you really can sense the feeling that so many people have here of both sadness and gratefulness to be together again after this much time. We'll be talking further with other city leaders as we head into today's memorial service. Right now, reporting live from Lower Manhattan, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News. Back to you.
Great interview, James, and it's a reminder that something just like the weather, right? The weather like today can just bring you back to a time 24 years ago, which you know all too well.